Hello everybody, Flick here. It's time for yet another Let's Look At, and today we are taking a look at DESYNC by Foregone Syndicate and published by Adult Swim Games, as you can see down there in the bottom right. It's a single player, first person action game, they describe it. It's kind of like an arena based game where you are ferried between multiple arenas. You have to kill all the enemies in it as stylishly as possible to get the highest score you can using a customized setup of your own choosing. Other than that, I'm not sure if there's anything deeper than that going on. I've only played about an hour of it off camera prior to doing this video, and the reason for that is that when you load it up, it does warn you that if you have epilepsy or any kind of condition like that, you shouldn't play the game. I don't have anything like that, and yet the constant, as you can kind of see on the title screen here, the flickering and static, it bothers my eyes, and I don't know why. The only thing I can compare it to is first generation 3DSs. I'm one of those people who can't use the 3D on those because it gives me severe eye strain and sometimes headaches. This game kind of does that, not to the same degree. It's just something obtrusive about it that bugs my eyesight. So I haven't played much of it. I will show it off a little bit here today. But if you also, just watching this video, also find your eyes just not taking to the look of the game, then that's an obvious no-go for you. I couldn't recommend it if you have the same issue that I'm having with it. I won't be playing more of it after this, purely as a result of that. The gameplay itself seems fine. I have no issues with this. There was an option in the option menu I just want to show you actually. Interlacing reduction. I have it ticked. I don't know if that actually did anything. I ticked it because I thought, oh, that would maybe reduce the amount of flicker. But obviously they're going for a kind of like retro, you're in a machine type style. It's not very nice to look at, and it bugs my eyes, and nothing I can do about it. But anyway, this is the hub world, and from here, you'll notice in the bottom left, my name is just my Steam name. No one on my friends list has this game yet, because at the time of me recording this, it's only just out, I think. And I will link to the Steam store page if you want to read reviews from people who are not having the same issue as I have been. But anyway, we can go over here and equip a special power. I'm using health because the game is very, very difficult, and I want health, but I've also unlocked like a maximum attack speed upgrade and also a chance to stagger enemies with my normal fire rather than certain powers. Over here, I haven't actually been using my sidearm because I keep forgetting there's a button for it, but you have an Aegis for blocking, and I just unlocked a crossbow, I think. Let me just double check what the button is for that, because again, I keep on forgetting to use the offhand. Q and E, that's the ones. Over here, weapon upgrade station, you spend shards to unlock damage and whatnot. I must admit, this menu in particular I find a little bit hard to understand what I'm doing. Like if I was to press on, say, oh, I've upgraded everything I have. Oh wait, no I haven't. So yeah, alright, configuration here for the Diameteor, or Diameteor I think. Again, it's hard to read. You need fragments to unlock these slots. I unlocked one. I don't have enough fragments to unlock the second. And I unlocked one of these upgrades down here. But they're not filling, so I just find it very hard to understand what this is telling me I've done. And I sat and stared at it for a little while trying to work out. Like we've got these buttons down here, I don't know. I just don't know at all. Create, degrade shard, 15 fragments. Yeah, okay. And over here, we have attack sequences. These are bonuses that are applied if you kill enemies in certain ways, and when you unlock a new kill method, the time slows down and you see a detailed instruction about what sequence you just used. Like for example, dodge and kill an enemy, or stun an enemy, bounce them into there, then kill them. All these things have names that give you bonus ammo and bonus health if you do them. So we'll jump down here and we'll get to our world select, which is this thing here. So I believe I just did a level called Colossal or Colossus. So now we have one called Zedron Defender. Yeah, I did Colossal, I've done Approach, and I did Necropolis. But now we're up to this. This could be a boss fight. So I guess I should throw out a minor spoiler warning just in case it is. Because usually we just have pictures, whereas this is something different. If it is a boss fight, we'll have a look at it, but then I might back out and replay a previous level, maybe try and beat a score. Oh hey, the leaderboards are working now, good. Intrude. Hopefully it'll give me a chance to stop first before we walk into anything and talk about the interface. No, it seems to be a boss fight. Alright. I'll probably end up backing out. Oh my, the music just got super loud. Well, left click to fire, shift to dodge, space is jump. I do have multiple weapons. I'm shifting every time he jumps. We also have limited ammo. That's kind of like a rocket launcher. I apologize for the music getting so suddenly super loud. Oh, need to jump those. Oh, got it that time. I don't know why I'm not dodging that anymore. I was before. We almost got him, but I think we are probably going to die. If I do a bit more damage, I can actually heal. Oh hey, I healed. Oh, I got him. Didn't exactly kill him in style, though. Can I take your sword, please? Oh. Second phase. Never mind then. That's why the first phase was so easy. Alright, well we're not going to be able to win that right now. It looks like you have to power yourself up a little bit. Does it go straight to... No, you have to do the first farm again. Ugh. Link network. Oh, quit program. Oh no, it quit the whole game. No, I wanted to go back to main menu. Or overworld or whatever. That's another thing. Make your menus more clear. Bear with me 1 second while I get back into the game. So I was reading the Steam Store page reviews for the game before I got started. It's sitting on, I don't think overwhelmingly positive, but the one below that. What negative reviews there are doesn't seem to have the same issue I have with the visual effects. They do seem to complain about the difficulty. I haven't found it that difficult. I found the third level, the colossal one, that was pretty hard. Prior to that, it was relatively easy. Not necessarily to get a high score, just to do the level. Now, boss's second farm seems an easy weensy bit unfair. But we'll go back to previous level. We'll go back to the one in the middle. I think there's like champion versions of certain enemy types that react differently. There's one that I can only describe as looking like an enemy from Fall of Cybertron, the Transformers game. And the basic enemy type of that one teleports every so often and teleports kind of next to you, almost like that boss was doing. So the idea is you shift out of the way, you dodge. Now there's a champion version who seemed to teleport directly onto you, and I couldn't find a way to avoid the damage. I could only tank the damage. I assume I was missing something, but I just could not work out what I was supposed to do to avoid the attacks. So that was the only problem I had with the third level, was getting past the final spawn in the final wave, which was one of those things, a champion version, that I could not work out how to dodge the teleportation attacks, because it seemed random. Or random when he did it anyway, and then like even if you dodged, there was no chance. So you walk into an arena room, enemies spawn. You try not to get stuck in corners like I just did. Oh. That must be a new one for shooting someone in the back. Yeah, I just realised I've never shot an enemy in the back. So if you notice next to my weapons on the right, there's little rectangles on the far right. That is essentially ammo. Heal up with F. The right click of this one is to create like a little shuriken thing. It doesn't seem to do much damage. Uh-oh. This does do damage to me if the explosion is too close. I should watch that. By which I mean not watch it and carry on just doing it. We did that one not too bad. Probably did better than my first attempt, that's for sure. Just reload that. Reload that. Again, I keep forgetting to use my sidearm. Where are we going? The arrow's pointing. So there is also collectibles on the level, which are containers containing... What else would they be doing? Holding the shards that you use for upgrades. I don't know if... I guess because I've done this level already, they're not reappearing, because I could have sworn there was one here before the second arena. Might be misremembering, though. The music gets louder as the encounter begins. Let's see if I can... environmental kill. Like that! Ah! Oh hey, there's one. So no, they either do reappear or this was one I missed. Something's still alive. I really need that health, thank you. He can reflect your shots back, so you have to be a little bit careful. No. Yep, I can tell we're already doing better. No, I guess they do respawn the shard containers then, because that one's back. Okay. So it does encourage you to replay previous levels to get more shards to get more upgrades then. So we have 10 times shard fragments now. And here goes another chamber. So I got Switcher there for killing him with 2 weapons. Good shot, me. So as you may have noticed, you lose a lot of health if you're even tapped like once. Oh. Case in point, that was almost half my health. So you die really easy, but the checkpoint is always just before the current chamber you're in. Although that said, if you get to the final wave of a... the final enemy of a wave, and they do you in, you're doing the whole wave again. And that was very frustrating on the 3rd level when I was fighting that enemy who just seemed to cheat. Wait a minute, I don't remember this appearing last time. What? So no wonder I couldn't use my sidearm buttons. But that's weird, this didn't appear the first time I did this level. Maybe it's because I did it badly? Or not as good? Let's say it that way. Q to use primary ability, hold Q to use secondary ability, E to use tertiary ability. Summon sidearms by performing attack sequences. I probably just didn't do it well enough. Alright. We can give it a go. Oh yeah, my kill bar up in the top left was full. Alright, give me something to use this on then. It looks like it slowed him down. I'm sure one day he'll stop reflecting. There we go. Can't get that yet. That was overkill, as the game said. We can heal, but I need to lose a bit more HP first, I think. Oh, I was going to say I hear enemies, but I don't see enemies. Ow, that's way too many hammer dudes. I see, yeah, if you get the combo high enough, the sidearm spawns, right. Your selected sidearm. Don't like that, still can't detect me, but alright. Yeah, it doesn't last very long. I believe these are the last two enemies. But if I die, we're doing it all again. The health will help. The other one died? Oh, it did. Not too shabby. Oh, and that's actually it as well. We see the glowing here and the vibrating portal. That made me feel weird. I definitely did better than my last time. Oh, I only got a C on the last 3 encounters though. Maybe I didn't do better. Why did we lose points? We lost points because auto repair, auto weapon swap, core usage, and damage healed. So that's how the level of DESYNC goes. I think we'll probably just call that here as well once we go back. Between missions, again, you can upgrade your skills, your weapons. You can choose what you get when you get a combo bonus. Now that I understand these fully. You can upgrade your weapons somehow, but I don't fully understand that terminal. I can't play the game because the visual glitching and all this you're seeing, plus the colour scheme, it makes my eyes hurt, so I can't, sadly. If it looks like something you are interested in, though, a very, very challenging kind of arena-based first-person shooter, single player but with leaderboards, DESYNC might be for you. By all means, check it out on the Steam store page with the link in the description box below. It's £10.99, although I am recording this during its opening week. I don't think I'll get the video up in time for that, so yeah, that's the full price. Probably a little steep in my mind. $7.99 or $6.99 would have been better suited in my opinion. But anyway, go check it out if you're interested. This has been a look at DESYNC. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Ta-ta for now.